Hey there, garden enthusiasts. Welcome to our channel, where we bring you the best tools and tips for a perfect garden. In today's video, we're counting down the top 5 best pole saws that will make your trimming tasks a breeze. But before we get started, make sure to check the link in the description below if you want to know about the price and other information. Let's dive in. Number 5. Greenworks 40-volt cordless pole saw. While not as powerful as a professional tool, we love this sturdy pole saw from Greenworks. It comes with a 40-volt, 2 amp-hour battery, which, when fully charged, provides up to 65 cuts before needing a recharge. Plus, the battery is compatible with Greenworks' many other 40V tools, which include hedge trimmers, string trimmers, leaf blowers, and chainsaws. This pole saw has an 8-inch bar and chain, allowing you to cut through branches up to 6 inches in diameter. The slightly angled head makes reaching into overhead tree branches even easier and isolates just the limb you want to remove. The tool has an automatic oiler to keep the chain rotating smoothly, although the oiler requires fairly frequent refills. It's also easy to adjust the chain tension, but be aware that the chain can slightly loosen during use. The aluminum pole comes in 3 pieces, so you can leave out the middle section if you don't need much reach or add it in for a maximum length of 8 feet, with a reach length of 10 feet or so, depending on your arm length. That allows you to reach up into most backyard trees to remove dead, damaged, or improperly positioned branches with no need for a ladder. The handle of the tool is cushioned, which makes it more comfortable to grasp, and the pole saw is well balanced in weight between the battery at one end and the saw at the other, helping you more easily maneuver the saw up into the tree branches. The pole saw alone weighs 796 pounds, but the battery adds an additional 184 pounds. Still, that's a bit under 10 pounds total, so this is a fairly lightweight pole saw. It's reasonably priced as well. Overall, we highly recommend this cordless tool for anyone who has a few average-sized trees to maintain. Number 4. WEN Corded Pole Saw. If you have a small yard with only a couple of trees that need pruning and you don't want to spend much on a pole saw, then we recommend this corded option from WEN. Note that you will have to supply your own extension cord, which must be rated for outdoor use. You can use up to a 150-foot, 14-gauge extension cord. The pole saw itself has an 8-inch bar and chain at a slight angle for easier targeting of the branch you want to cut. The 6-amp motor spins the chain at up to 36 feet per second, easily chewing through branches up to 6 inches in diameter. The handle of this pole saw telescopes from a low of 5.3 feet to a maximum of 7.3 feet, giving you roughly 10 feet of reach when the saw is fully extended. At 72 pounds, this is a light saw, but because most of the weight is at the far end of the tool, not down near the handle, it can feel heavier. However, it comes with a shoulder strap which helps balance the weight during your work sessions. It has an automatic oiler to keep the chain running smoothly, and it is easy to adjust the chain tension. Although, as with many pole saws, the chain can loosen somewhat during use. It has a comfortable handle designed to reduce vibrations to your hands and arms, and it's not too loud when powered on. Number 3. Notch 18-foot manual pole saw set. Designed for professionals, this is a manual pole saw, meaning that you'll need to provide the back and forth sawing power rather than relying on a motor to do the heavy work for you. Still, the 15-inch premium carbon steel blade with its triple edge and razor-sharp teeth slices cleanly and easily through branches up to 8 inches in diameter. The blade has chrome plating to help ward off rust and corrosion, and the metal is hardened to keep the blade sharp for a long time, although you'll need to resharpen it if you use it regularly. The blade has an additional hook for pulling down dead or loose branches. The pole is made of fiberglass for lighter weight and increased strength. It won't bend or wiggle once properly assembled. The pole comes in 3 pieces, each measuring 6 feet in length, so you can assemble it to 6 feet, 12 feet, or 18 feet in total length. The pole pieces clip together easily and sturdily, but aligning the blade to the pole can be a little tricky. And, of course, at 18 feet, you'll be balancing 84 pounds over quite a distance, so this is a saw that requires some practice and care to use effectively. Still, once you get the hang of it, you can cut very cleanly and quickly through branches way up high in your trees while still remaining safely on the ground. Number 2. Worx 8-foot corded pole saw. This nifty corded tool is both a pole saw and a chainsaw in one. Use the chainsaw portion to fell small trees, remove low branches, or cut up small logs on the ground, or attach the 8-foot extension pole to use it as a pole saw for removing branches up to 8 inches in diameter up high in your trees while keeping your feet firmly on the ground. Either way, this electric tool has an 8-amp motor that does require you to provide an extension cord up to 150 feet and is 14 gauge rated. The cutting bar and chain are 10 inches long, which is a great size for most tasks around the garden. The handle rotates 180 degrees, so you can adjust the cutting bar just how you need it without having to re-angle your body. On the downside, the tool is somewhat top-heavy when used as a pole saw, and at 10 pounds with the extension pole in place, it's not exceptionally light. But it's quite easy to use, and you don't need any tools to attach or remove the extension pole. It has an automatic oiler to keep the chain in good condition and an auto chain tension control to keep the chain from coming loose while you work. While it's not the most powerful pole saw, it's more than adequate for typical pruning tasks on backyard trees. And its reasonable price makes it even more of a great addition to your collection of gardening tools. Number 1. Sun Joe Electric Multi-Angle Pole Saw. Most pole saws have a fixed head, which can require a great deal of maneuvering to get the tool into the best position for removing a branch. However, this corded electric pole saw from Sun Joe has an adjustable head that can be set anywhere from line with the pole up to a 30-degree angle. That gives you a lot more flexibility when tackling hard-to-reach branches. Plus, the 8-amp motor has enough power to muscle through branches up to 5 inches in diameter with the included 10-inch bar and chain. The telescoping pole has a range of 5.8 feet up to 8.8 feet, giving you a maximum reach height of around 10 to 11 feet. At 7-9 pounds, this is a lightweight pole saw, which can really make a difference when holding it over your head for a long. You will need to provide an extension cord to power the saw. Sun Joe recommends an extension cord no longer than 100 feet and with a minimum of 14 gauge. That means you must be within 100 feet of an electrical outlet while using the pole saw, so it's best suited for fairly small yards. Still, it's a very reasonably priced tool with plenty of oomph for pruning typical backyard trees. Its ergonomic handle and foam-covered grip make it easy to hold. Like most pole saws, it has an auto oiler with a fairly small reservoir, so be sure to check the oil level frequently and refill when necessary. So there you have it, our top 5 best pole saws. Be sure to check out the links in the description for more details and where to buy them. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Top Product Reviews for more reviews and gardening tips. Thanks for watching, and happy pruning.